back to Rental Rundown. I'm your host, Editor Alexis Brumm. As you know, our goal is to challenge experts, rental business owners, and industry leaders to answer a series of questions in just 4 minutes. In this episode, we spoke with Jeff Stachowiak, National Safety Training Director at Sunbelt Rentals. Jeff is a member of the ANSI A92 committee and specializes in aerial lift safety and training. Let's get to the rundown. Jeff, welcome to Rental Rundown, where we get the rundown from industry insiders in just 4 minutes. Are you ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Then your time starts right now. Now that the ANSI standards have gone into effect this past June, what are you seeing across the industry?
Well, the good news is nothing earth-shattering yet. The industry did a very good job, the manufacturers as well as rental companies, publicizing the changes, and it's taken quite a long time for the standard to get out. So it's been a kind of an 8-year process in the committee. And so many workers and supervisors already have a basic understanding of the changes and the requirements. The new design MEWPs will take some years to integrate into the rental fleets. That's the big news to everybody that wasn't very well publicized, since most contractors rent this equipment. New designs are not retroactive. So being that the life of a mobile elevating work platform, is a new term, by the way, is 8 to 10 years in most rental fleets, it'll take that long for fleets to flip.
So now we're going to go into a fun question here. And crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
I don't care for peanut butter at all. Sorry.
No, peanut butter. Not even Reese's.
That's like un-American, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, we'll move into another question then that is less about peanut butter. Mm-hmm. Have there been any surprises after the ANSI standards went into effect?
Well, yeah, surprisingly enough, even though I know I've emphasized it, as I mentioned, the designs are not retroactive, and oftentimes that's misunderstood. And some safety and owners, professionals, have actually requested only the new designs on their job sites, which is very unlikely that any rental fleet will have any number of the new design MEWPs. So you can figure, if you say the life of a MEWP in our fleet is 10 years, roughly 10% of our fleet is going to flip. Now, that was before COVID, and since a lot of purchasing has been put on hold by rental companies, it may take even longer than that for the fleets to flip to the new equipment. So that's the biggest misunderstanding I've seen. I've actually had to tactfully correct some safety people who said, chain guardrail gates are outlawed. No, they're not. You don't have to go back and retrofit all your scissor lifts with gates. So that's one common misunderstanding.
Yeah, and that's something that's really good to know. So
yep.
Glad we talked about that for a second here. And now, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Well, I've been all over the world so far, but I'd stay in Florida. I love fishing, and I'd go to the Florida Keys with a mask, of course.
And the warm weather right now.
Yeah, it's always warm in Florida.
Well, so we have about a minute left here. And you touched on this briefly. Has COVID had any direct impact on the standards or the implementation of them?
No, not really. The committee usually meets in Las Vegas, and we can't now, so that's disappointing.
Yeah. What is your favorite style of potato?
Sweet potato fries. Love them.
Those are my favorite, too. How do the ANSI standards help safety and training for rental business owners? You have about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I think the requirement to have supervisors of MEWPs get training is going to make a difference in safety. But in my opinion, the design changes will have little effect on making MEWPs safer.
Right. Really quick question here, because we have about 15 seconds left. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Pretty much everything I put on my plate.
So all the sides and the turkey, or
everything,
more sides?
Yeah. And then the nap afterwards, of course.
Of course. That is all the time we have. So, Jeff, thank you so much for joining us today. It was awesome to get to talk to you and learn more about the ANSI standards.
Thank you.